Welcome back to the Hat House, guys. In today's video, we're going to be testing possibly the greatest invention since sliced bread, or for hat lovers, the snapback. It's the Innopaw automatic hat cleaner. It steams and it cleans your hats in 30 minutes. Disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by this product, but I do really want to see how well it steams and cleans the hat, and if it's going to be worth the time and the money to bring some of those hats back to life, that might be worth it. The Amazon reviews for this product are pretty mixed. You can tell some of the good ones have been bought, and then there's also some really bad negative ones, like it's melting people's snaps and it just leaks too much and gets water everywhere. But let's head to the garage and test it for ourselves. All right, guys, let's open this thing up. I haven't unboxed it at all. This is exactly how it came from Amazon. So I'm going to just open it up, see what's in here, see what kind of packaging it has. We've got a box inside of a box. Our hat steamer should be in this box. Seems to be packaged pretty well with styrofoam. Pretty secure. All right. Here is the main piece. Comes with the cup, and I assume that's to put the water in, and then the instructions, and that's about everything in the box. All right, now we got everything unboxed. The first step is we're going to add water. I went ahead and got some distilled water, just in case that helps the machine run better and doesn't have any impurities in the water. So I'm going to use distilled water in this machine as we run through the process here. It came with this little cup. It says the maximum tank size after you take this off. This comes off and gives you access to the tank, and it says it's a 250 milliliter tank. This cup right here has a measuring cup up to 250 milliliters. So we'll fill this up to right around 250. And then we'll pour it into the tank here. All right, yeah, it looks pretty full. All right. That was the first step in the instructions. Next, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in first. I kind of want to go over the hats that I want to clean. The first hat is, if you've seen my video about Patagonia hats, this is a really good one. It's a Live Simply tag on it. A lot of times these hats can go for $30 to $50 depending on the condition. The disclaimer on this one is that the snaps are already kind of messed up. They don't work really well. So that's one reason why I want to use this hat, because I've heard in some of the reviews that it will melt the snap. So if it melts this snap, I won't be out too much, but also I really want to see if it gets it back into shape. You can see how badly shapen this one is. So I really want to see what it does to this Patagonia hat. Be really interested to know. The second one is just really dusty, and it was just a regular strapback hat. I wanted to just see how well it got the dust off this one and how well it cleaned it. And then I wanted to try two New Era hats. I wanted to try more of a wool one. This is an older wool New Era hat. And then this is a polyester hat. It's just pretty dusty and dirty. And I just wanted to try, I thought this would be a good representation of the hats you might kind of run into. How well does it bring one back to life? How well does it get just a basic hat clean? And then how well does it perform on the New Era hats? The New Era fitted hats that you might run across and want to clean and want to keep a really good shape on those. So we'll try each one of those. We'll go with the Patagonia first. So the first hat we are going to do is the Patagonia hat. We're going to put it in here. We're going to set it down until it has really good shape right there. I would be happy if it stayed like that when it comes back out. And then we're just going to close it. All right, you probably missed the past 5 minutes, but I've been trying to work the buttons on the front. I would suggest that you flip it on in the back. There is a switch here. We'll flip it on first, and then we'll be able to get the machine going. The button should work now. So we're gonna hit stop on the top, and then we're gonna hit play or go or start. And then that is going to be just the regular auto mode. The regular auto mode is supposed to go through the whole cleaning process and the steaming process in about a 30-minute cycle on this hat. It has some other modes that I'll kind of share with you later, but I really wanted to see how this 30-minute mode did on each one of these hats first. So we'll let this thing run its course, and we'll be back in about 30 minutes. All right, hat one is done. Let's see how we did. All right. Still a little water down here on the bottom, but I am almost impressed. I don't know if you, I'll put up a before and after of the hat right here. Look at the inside is, I mean, it's not super clean, but it's not bad. The shape it gave it was pretty good. I would say this was a winner. I don't know, maybe I could run it through again and get these last little wrinkles out of here. It's definitely better than it was. So I don't know if I was gonna give it a grade. I'd give it a B plus on that one. So the other thing I did want to show you too was there was no further snap damage either. I didn't have any problems with it melting the snap. This one didn't work great to begin with, but I think it turned out fine. Let's try the next hat, see if we can get it clean. Okay, I got all the water up that I spilled all over it, and we're gonna go ahead and give it another try. And we'll put this one in here and see how well it gets it cleaned up. All right, let's see how this hat went. It was a little dusty. Let's see if it got it clean. Not really worried about the shape on this one, just how clean you can get the hat. And I would say getting it clean, I would give it an F. The shape is really good, but not really worried about the shape on this hat too much. It's really more a relaxed fit hat. Everything else seems fine on it, but cleaning, I would say it got an F on cleaning. All right, the next hat that we're gonna run through the machine is gonna be this New Era. This is a Dodgers hat. This one's made out of polyester. It's not the wool, so I really wanted to try a wool and a polyester. This is just a regular 5950 fitted. It's got a little dirt right here, and it's a little dirty on the bill. We'll see how it cleans it, but then we'll see how well it gives a shape too. The shape's pretty good already on this hat. All right, we'll give this one 30 minutes and see how it comes out. All right, hat number 3. Let's see how well it did. This is a little better, I think. I got the top of the hat pretty well cleaned off. Good shape on the hat. Still just dirty on the inside. I don't think this is going to be a replacement for getting in there and washing it out. But giving it its shape and bringing it kind of back to life on the shape, it's doing a pretty good job so far. All right, let's see how it does on this wool New Era. This is a smaller hat, so I'm kind of interested to see if it fits. Pretty tight fit. I think this one is 6 7/8, so that might be as small as it's going to go. Kind of want it to go down a little bit more, but I don't want to break it. So I would say anything smaller than 6 7/8 is probably not going to work well with it, but I'm going to go ahead and give this one a try, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, we gave it a little bit more than 30 minutes. It's probably been about an hour, actually, since I've come back to the hat. But let's see how this wool one turned out and see what the shape's like. I think it turned out pretty good. Again, the cleanliness is really not as good as we'd like. I wouldn't call it a cleaning. The shaping, it is really it's really firm. There's still a little creasing right here. I mean, I don't think it's ever going to be perfect, but this hat turned out pretty good. It was pretty misshapen. It had kind of a crease right here. I'll show the before and after again, of course, but I think it did really well on this one. Kind of pleased with that. All right, we're going to do a bonus hat. I didn't say this at the beginning, but I thought I'd go ahead and throw in this video while I'm doing these hats. Completely trashed, all smashed up Patagonia hat. Let's see what it does to this. Can it bring this hat back to life? Give it some decent shape. Let's run it through. All right, guys, we made it to the final boss. Let's see how it did on this hat. It is definitely better. This one was completely smashed and destroyed. You can see that it still has a lot of creasing going on. I'd kind of be interested to see what it did if we put it through one more time. But it's definitely better than it was. On this hat, no real snap damage either. So I'm not seeing any of that it was talking about. But I would, it's definitely better. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that that's worth the $180 to bring your smashed Patagonia hat back to life? All right, the instructions say we're just going to hit the stop button, which is the top, and then we're going to hit... There's no button there.
You have to turn the switch on in the back there.